Some news just coming in. High drama during Chinese Communist Party's 20th Congress, where former President Hu Jintao was forcefully evicted from the auditorium during the closing ceremony. Our Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan is with us for more on that. Geeta, what happened there? Getting in more details, sketchy at the moment, where former President Hu Jintao was forcefully evicted. As the CPC concluded, this was high drama witnessed during the Chinese Communist Party's 20th Congress. Former President Hu Jintao was forcefully evicted from the auditorium during the closing ceremony, is what we've been given to understand. We'll try and get more details on what really happened there, but this was Xi Jinping's immediate predecessor, Hu Jintao, who was, interestingly and mysteriously rather, escorted out of the meeting that was taking place. This, as the CPC concluded. And this was the closing ceremony of the ruling Communist Party's Congress on Saturday. Geeta Mohan is getting us more details on that. Geeta, what really is going on? I know there will be very little information given that this is China. But what has happened? This was the predecessor of Xi Jinping.
Well, that's right. The details not really trickling in, but there has been certain amount of discomfort, Sneha, in the list that has been which does not include many of the leaders, including Premier Li Keqiang. So it is a huge development coming in from China. What we're given to understand is that Hu Jintao, a 79-year-old, seemed reluctant to leave the front row of the Politburo Standing Committee members in the Great Hall of the People, where he was sitting next to President Xi Jinping, and then was asked to leave. In all probability, an indication that the former leadership no longer is welcome in the front row of the Chinese leadership, and that certainly has been an issue of contention within China. So Hu Jintao there, very reluctant, he had a word with President Xi and Premier Li Keqiang, and after he spoke to them, he was escorted out, holding an individual who helped him leave because he's quite old. So again, the party leadership and the membership certainly has been a massive concern, and a lot of leaders there voicing those concerns. Chinese Premier Li Keqiang, who was sitting right there in the front row, also has not been included in the latest CPC. So to say, the members who have been included, the 205 members, and Li Keqiang does not find a mention there. So a huge turmoil. There is going to be a lot of reshuffle, so to say, within the party, and the 205 Central Committee members does not include Li Keqiang. Hu Jintao, the former president of China, certainly leaving the room is a huge indication of the things that are going to present themselves in terms of the politics of the country and the reshuffle that we'll be seeing of the top leadership of that country.
Yes, in fact, we're putting out these pictures for our viewers, in which it's clearly seen that Hu Jintao was actually seated right in the front. So that appears, Geeta, to be a bit of a prominent position at the front table in the Great Hall of the People in Beijing, and directly next to Xi Jinping. I'm wondering if this has got to do anything with the seating order at all, Geeta?
Well, it indeed must be because of the seating order, and whether if Hu Jintao was welcome to sit on the front row or not, Sneha. The fact that he was asked to leave, and instead of going and sitting behind, he left the room, in itself goes to show that there is certain amount of discomfort with the party leadership, the Chinese party leadership, and the fact that President Xi Jinping is looking at absolute consolidation of power. The decisions that have been taken were quite unexpected. We see Wang Yi, the foreign minister, still a part of the Central Committee, but Li Keqiang not a part. Hu Jintao and all former presidents who were a part of the part of the party and were in line with the current administration have always been important individuals in the party and have always been seated on the front row. But it seems like there has been certain messaging out here with regards to who from the Politburo Standing Committee should be sitting on that front row or not. Jintao expressing displeasure by leaving the Great Hall of the People is certainly a strong message, not just if it was a message from Xi Jinping, it certainly is a message from Jintao as well. So you can see the dissonance already within the party, and again, that does not mean that Xi Jinping's power or his authority has been challenged in any way. This is a man who has managed to consolidate his power, not just within the party, but also the government and the military. And he will remain unchallenged. The decision and the announcement of his third term will be made soon, because this is today the closing of the CPC Congress, the party Congress. And once that announcement is made, it just is a matter of time on the certain amount of purge, Sneha, that we'll be seeing of the leaders who are not loyalists as opposed to those who will be given plum positions because they are Jinping loyalists.
All right, Geeta, I'm thanking you for the moment. We'll leave it at that. But these are pictures of Jintao being taken away. Appeared to be a little unsteady as he got up, and we are trying to understand the reasons behind the manner in which he was taken away in this rather mysterious fashion.